Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think when you have guys like Austin and Davo, generally they're beating guys clean one on one, and the guys are trying to hold on to them and surf and slashing, hooking, interfering. You can name it. I don't know why those guys don't draw more penalties, to be quite honest with you, but uh, it's pretty hard to get the puck away from those guys unless you are doing something probably illegal.
Do you remember the first time you saw Connor McDavid?
Yeah, first time I saw him was actually at a Biosteel camp. Um, it looked like he didn't want to embarrass the older guys out there, so he was kind of floating around, but you can still see, that he was, way better than everyone else.
How old would he have been then?
I think he probably was, just before his rookie season.
Okay.
So he was just coming out of Erie, and he used to go to the Biosteel camps all the time. Still, obviously, still does go to the Biosteel camps, but I worked out, with Matt Nickel, and we hosted it at St. Mike's, and you could tell he was going to be special.
Are the players the same as us when he does some of the things that he does and the lead highlight the next day? Do you just sit back and what do you think when something like that happens?
You just hope you don't end up on the other end of it. To be honest with you, it's nice to watch. He's an unbelievable player, and he makes a play seems every time he touches the puck. So you got to be really cognizant of when he's on the ice.
There seems to be a way teams want to play against the Oilers, not giving those guys a lot of space and trying to shut them down to a degree. How much easier is it to play that style against them when you're leading a game as opposed to even or trailing?
Yeah, I think any team you play, you want to get the first goal. I think that sets the game and allows you to get comfortable within the game. In saying that, when you're playing these two guys, you can probably never be comfortable within the game because they can make anything happen at any time. But, I think the most important thing to do when you're playing, against Davo or, even, Dre's is to, just get above them, take their speed away. Don't allow, those guys to be, the two main puck transporters. And I think that's kind of how you have to think about it.
Are you aware that it's a team maybe you can jump on early because they don't score first a lot?
No, I'm not actually. That's nice to know. But yeah, I know. Obviously, with them being out west, it's hard to get a lot of their games. Sometimes, try and stay up and watch them, but you only end up catching, the first half of the game. So, obviously, we know this team has a lot of skill. They may be in, a little bit of a losing streak right now, but I don't imagine that lasting too long.
How aware are you guys of the COVID pandemic still? I mean, you got a game canceled or postponed.
Yep.
More and more players are testing positive going into COVID protocol. What's the mindset in the room when you guys are talking about it?
It's been very evident. I think, as we've gone along here, I think, some people may have, thought it's gone away, but clearly it hasn't. I know on our team, we're trying to keep it tight in every facet, no matter where we go, what we're doing. We're trying to, stay out of kind of the public. Anytime something like this happens, it could, have a huge outcome on your season. So, for our team, we just want to minimize, even the chance of it running through our team. So, we're pretty on top of it.
Where do you think you guys can make some improvements from the way you guys played the last 5 games to when you guys were on a heater, like on the road?
Yeah, I think the way that we play the game, we're playing our best when we're defensively sound, and that just doesn't mean in the defensive zone. It means having everyone play within the system. Having every player on our team know that they could be either F3, any play any position, but at the same time, you got to be, accountable defensively. Coming back, getting over top of guys, taking ice away, clogging up the middle of the zones, whether that be, high in the offensive zone or in the neutral zone, because a lot of times that's where it starts. You give guys, a little bit of room to skate, and they're going to torch you in this league. So, that's when we're playing our best hockey. I feel like we haven't been on that as much. As a result, we've been, a little bit leaky. I think for us to, to continue to win games, we have to get back to our identity and, which we established, I think, pretty early in the year.
Now that it's been a few games, what area do you think Mitch is going to miss the most?
Mitch is an unbelievable offensive player, but I think he's extremely underrated defensively. And the things that he brings to our team, whether it be penalty killing or just has his anticipation, playing without the puck on the defensive side of it. I think he's, one of the best in the league at that.
Ron McDavid just said that he doesn't have to shovel his driveway, when it snows back in Toronto, are you a shoveler?
No. We got a guy that comes out and cleans that up. We're lucky enough, to have, the opportunity to have, a snowplow guy come by and, help us out a little bit there. Because generally, obviously, if I'm on the road, it's just my wife at home or whatever. So, she can't be doing that stuff.
No heated driveway.
No heated driveway. Connor's a boss, so.